All right, so the next topic is something I was thinking of, and it's not an original idea by any means. But I want to talk about games that should become movies in our eyes. Now, we do know the stigma of video game movies usually sucking a dick, and they're terrible. But from our own personal opinion, what are some games? We don't have to go into the big reasons why, maybe describe a little bit of something we'd like to see out of them. So to give an example, just four quick titles, not going to really dig into them, but like Skyrim. To me, that would be an easy movie series or some type of show, and you could literally go through, the war between the two major factions as just one movie all by itself. You could go, there's so many just areas you could go with that movie, and I think like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones style, there's clearly a market for that style in the movie realm. You just need solid writing. The next, and this has obviously been a potential movie, or like they've been trying to make it into a movie forever, but Halo, and it's an obvious reason why. So I'm not going to really dig anymore, but it would be awesome.
I think it's already had animated videos too.
I don't. I'm only talking live action here.
All right.
And then the last one I'll really mention is going to be Fallout. Like that, on the same exact lines as Skyrim. You could choose either any Fallout or just kind of do a broad sweeping across the nation story, or pick a city to city story and tell it, however you need to. You clearly don't even need to follow the games. If you just have some well done written, I would love to see a live action movie set in that universe, because it's just an awesome story that would beg to be told. So those are my picks.
Nah, those are actually pretty good picks. Looking over at my game collection right now. You know what really stands out to me, and it kind of sucks that it never got made before, but maybe it's good, it's a possibility now, would actually be Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. Because there was a shitload of hype around that when that was first, what was that, back in 96, I think, when the book came out. And then it had the toy line, the games, all that crap. And since they're doing all these offshoot stories now in the new Star Wars Expanded Universe, I think it's a perfect time to have another in-between story like that. Even though having Han and Luke could be a little rough.
And aren't there also enough Star Wars movies at this point, Jim?
No, Bri. No, there aren't. Actually, to be fair, Episode 7 I was kind of meh on, but better than the prequels.
Okay.
Let's see, what's another one? Actually, I think even almost a Streets of Rage kind of movie, just... It could be as basic as can be. Hey, hear me out. A team of people fighting a corrupt city. It could be a good popcorn summer blockbuster kind of movie. I don't think, if you got the right director, you could probably make something real gritty out of it, but it can really lend itself to go either way, I think. It's not like you have to worry about the story of the games, and if you leave 3 out, you don't have to worry about robots. So, there you go.
Jim, I am actually shocked and amazed you didn't say Shadowrun. Of all the games you could have picked with interesting universes. But then again, I guess that's kind of like Blade Runner, so.
Yeah, it was heavily influenced by Blade Runner, but I'd be fine with a Shadowrun movie.
Okay. So, yeah, that's a segue, but, obviously for the purposes of YouTube, that's going to be its own little section right now. But if you guys do have any other interesting suggestions, or if we've opened your eyes to an interesting potential, let us know.